Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the pre-Christmas episode of Robeytech. It is the last day to get in on the Falcon Northwest frag box giveaway plus Corsair, the Corsair Vanguard mouse and saber. In fact, we have all the details on that right here. If you want to get in on that, this is the last day. You have until midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, we close it. We draw the winner. We'll announce the winner on Monday's stream. You will be able to start entering the giveaway for the next one, which we'll have another one of these going up for the next six-ish plus weeks. Starting next week, it'll go until the first week of February, and that is happening. Starting tomorrow with the game stream. So this is your last chance to get in on this one, and then we'll be giving another one away over the next 6 or 8-ish weeks as it goes. But today is Monday, and we're giving. So this is your last chance. So make sure that you're earning your points. Today's your last day to kind of earn points. Put in your stuff. Now, I did want to make sure it's clear. After today's stream and we draw the winner, we will reset points. So when you get back to Tuesday, all the points will be reset, and then you are earning. Everybody goes back to the same level and all that sort of stuff as well. Maybe for the next one, there is no, it doesn't actually, real beer guy, there's no, I don't have a chance to do that. And to be honest, it's like, it all depends on things like when we have flooding or whatever it is, right? They're a little bit flexible near the end. They may go a week or a little bit longer, but that is your chance to get in on it. Zenu, thank you very much for the gifted subs already, all that sort of stuff. Guys, honestly, I'm giving it away. It's a $5,000 giveaway. I do have as much control as I want in terms of giving it away. You have a chance. All in all, it's just kind of the way things going. Remember, the drawing is not today. The drawing is after midnight. We will close it at midnight tonight. It'll go, and then we'll basically announce the winner on Monday's stream next week. So make sure you tune in. You don't have to be there to win the winner, but that's when we're going to actually announce it on the next game, the last game stream of the year, the last PC build of the year, which will be Jasmine's build, which we're really, really excited about. So no, the drawing is not today. You have one day. This is the last day to get in on it. So that is going in. So Falcon, your last chance, subs, follows, earning points. Today's your last day until, basically we could close it at the end of the stream because there's no other chance to basically get in on it, but we want to give people the chance. And then Monday the 29th, yes, we will announce the winner on stream right at the beginning, so you guys can just stay tuned. But then at the same time, that new giveaway will be active already. So I'm not completely sure. Quick question about the specs in the 3060 12 gig, a significant upgrade from a 2066 gig. So yes, it is actually a pretty significant upgrade, not just because of the fact that you actually have, a generational leap, but it's actually the amount of VRAM you have. That VRAM can have a massive difference. This is that Final Fantasy Christmas song that we get. So yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It will be me. That's what Real Beer Guy says. Yeah. So it should close it after. Well, in need of temperance, I've kind of let it drag on for a while. So we'll let the new one. So if you want to get in tomorrow during the game stream, no. Tomorrow will be the new stream and all that sort of stuff. So the game stream will be the first opportunity to earn towards the next giveaway, which will be the exact same as this giveaway. But the difference is on the next one, on this one, the person will be able to customize it however you want. The next one, this will be the customization you get. You will get this exact system, so which is the way it works. So yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm switching from EVGA 20 to the MSI 3060 OC. So yes, the 12 gigs will make a big difference in terms of your ability to run games just because of being able to hold textures and stuff like that. Braxel, we've determined that you now owe him $5,000. Because, as soon as a month went by, then it just goes up by 1,000%. So yeah, that's the way it goes. No, nobody needs to be on the stream. You just need to be, you don't have to be present to win. We will contact the winner. That person will be contacted, and then essentially we'll actually put it on all the social media. So feel free to reach out to Blondie. We'll confirm the winner, all that sort of stuff, and make sure that it's essentially good to go and start working with getting one of these shipped to them. Yeah, so that's the way it's going to work. And remember, if you have questions and you're worldwide, there is some extra steps. So if you're entering in worldwide and all that sort of stuff, people could. And so the other reason that we're doing it is that if somebody decides that they're a worldwide giveaway and then all of a sudden they realize, oh my gosh, I have to pay for taxes and all those other stuff, because we'll ship it to the exclamation point giveaway help on how all that stuff works, but it is not free for the worldwide giveaway people. They still win the PC. We'll ship it to, we basically ship it to an intermediary, and then they basically handle from getting it to them at that point in time. We need to think about why Samsung refused to sell RAM, because Samsung makes more money selling it not to Samsung. And guys, we have entered a hype train. Okay, so remember guys, if we get to level 8, we've already, man, we got there so quick. If we get to level 8, guys, we'll give away one of these, a Viper Venom DDR5 kit. This is 32 gigs of DDR5. And there it is right there. So if you want to get in on that, you'll essentially, all we got to do is hit level 8. We're already, basically, he got it started. We're at level 3 already. So we just got to get 5 more levels, and then we'll basically give away some DDR5 RAM and go from there. So yeah, it should be fun. We try, I mean, again, guys, we try very hard to make the giveaways as inclusive as we absolutely can be, and that's the way. Robes, what's your New Year's bucket list for 2026? Let's see, it's pretty good. I want to pass the Marine Corps PRT. I want to summit Mount Whitney, Mount Hood, and Mount Adams. So those are the other things that are on the list. I'd like to hit our concurrency. I'd like to get our concurrency back to 1,000 concurrents. So that's my stream goal. And then outside of that, it's just basically trying to bless you guys as much as we can. So, yeah, Juniper. That's because they make more money selling it outside. Yeah. Giveaway help, 15th Street, good job. Gifts from this week. Okay, guys, let's get through level 3 into level 4. That takes like one. So remember, using your free Amazon Prime sub, that does get you extra entries towards giveaways, not necessarily this one, but towards like the DRAM giveaway and all that sort of stuff. So you can, if we drop one, drop your Amazon Prime subs, it does give you extra entries towards winning this PC today that we'll be drawing later tonight. And all that sort of stuff. So if you want to get in on that, please make sure that you do that as well. So let's see if we can get it to at least to level 5. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get it to level 5, and let's enter the holiday in a good way. But think about, I know they do Juniper, but again, when you think about what they used to sell as an intercompany, right? When they used to sell DRAM to themselves, right? They might make, probably barely above what the cost of production versus selling it externally when they're making literally 500 to 600%. That's the way they go. Denali Soldier, if you have questions, ! Giveaway help. It has all the details. Yeah, the GPU, I'm actually really excited to see how this whole thing works. Hey, Rakizzle, hey man, what's up, Ricari? Thank you very much for the Prime sub. And there it is. We're at the next one. Yeah, it's just a profit thing. I'm in the Great White North where snow is plentiful and where Santa lives. So PC guy, thank gosh snow is plentiful somewhere, dude. Because right here, dude, I have been waiting to get on the slopes so bad. And like Highway 2 is washed out for Stevens. Highway 410 is washed out for Crystal. Like it is just, dude, I'm worried that this year is going to be a bad year for snowboarding. So I'm enjoying the RAM price increase when I plan to upgrade. Yeah, I know. Sorry, you were annoyed. I thought he said I'm enjoying. I was like, you're enjoying it? He's like, I'm annoyed, dude. A lot of people are annoyed. Yeah, it's been so warm, guys. It's been brutal this year for snowboarding. Snowboarding for sure. So I snowboard. Last year I went up probably about 20 times. I don't know if I'm going to get to go up that much this year, just because of the bad season as it started. So, but we are getting a lot of snow up in the mountains now. Even Brian's excited about it. Yeah, and if you're not getting a whisper, make sure that you turn your whispers off, guys. Okay, so we finished level 3. We're on to level 4. We're halfway towards unlocking that. Remember, guys, this is like a $300+ DRAM kit that we're trying to give away. So let's see if we can do it, and let's unlock some more giveaways. Come on, guys, you guys can do it. It's pretty average here, right? Or is it warmer?
It feels a little warmer.
It feels a little warmer. Yeah,
I think there'll probably be a cold snap come January, and it's going to get real cold.
We're like, cold snap! Yeah, cold snap coming that way.
DJ, he did
no,
say
turn whispers on. Yeah, turn whispers on. That's how you get the information from there. ! Giveaway help. ! Giveaway gets you all that information, guys. So this is your aim. -9. We could have rain on Christmas. Dude, we are supposed to, apparently we're going to have a windstorm on Christmas Eve. That's the latest rumor.
Yay, power's out.
Yay. Yeah, that's always fun for us. Okay, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Can we get to the next tier, guys? And we'll be at level 5. Let's see what we can do. You can do a dad joke. Yeah, this is just a normal show. You can do a dad joke, all that sort of stuff. And hopefully people are getting in on the giveaway, watching all that sort of stuff. I bought the Corsair 16x2 DDR5 in December last year, and it feels like I lucked out. I was thinking of holding off. Dude, it was a good idea to do it when you did it. dude. And NVMe prices, now it's hard to get 1 terabyte NVMe's for less than $100, dude. You used to be able to get those for $50 and $60. Hey, Joshua Wood saying Merry Christmas to the community, dropping 10 gifted subs. Joshua, that was awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, broken guitar for sale. Broken guitar for sale. No strings attached. Brian halfway giggled at that one. He did not like that one. Brian, there it is. Thank you very much, Joshua. Really appreciate the Christmas. There you go, everybody. Christmas. We're in level 5. We have 3 more levels to go. We're getting closer to the giveaway, guys. Can we make it go? Oh, there we go. Faith Makes a Way, dropping a resub. 50 months, dude. That is 4 years.
4 years and 2 months.
4 years and 2 months, Faith Makes a Way. Thank you very much for being so amazing. Really appreciate that. So, and remember, guys, you can use your free Prime sub that does get you entries towards the giveaway as well. So remember, if you look at over here, I know I'm blocking it, but over here on the left-hand side, I'll see if I can scroll it up here. You can see that you actually get bonuses for subs and all that sort of stuff. And Amazon Prime subs are free, so you can drop that. And remember, it is a 265, not a 265K. Sorry, that's one error on there. I want to make sure that's really clear that it's a 265, not a 265K. Hey, I'm about to build my first build while I watch you. Got a 9800X3D and a 9060 XT and 32 gigs of RAM. Is that good? That's very good. Here's my thing. Look, if you're happy, that's all that really matters. I don't want to tell you whether something is good or not good. Again, because you're going to be playing at 1080p, more than likely given a 9060 XT, then having the 9800 X3D is a great option. If you were going to go up to 1440p, I think the only thing I would have changed is gone down to a 9700X and spent the money on going to a 9070 or something like that. But dude, in the end, you're going to have a great experience. You have RAM. You should be very, very joyful about what you actually ended up picking up, and congratulations, my friend. So, yeah, I'm stoked. Hey, BVM McDaniel gave out 5 gifted subs. We're almost to level 6, Brian. How does it feel to be level 6? Do you have level 6 knees right now? I feel it. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and honestly, Genesis, don't let people tell you that it's bad or good. Dude, you are in the PC gaming world. Go get your Hogwarts Legacy for free off of Epic Games right now. Enjoy all the free games you can get on Steam and Epic Pass. On Epic, not Epic Pass. My head's in the freaking snowboarding right now. And just enjoy gaming. Yeah. Can an air-cooled 285K be comfortably undervolted and overclocked, or is the TDP or the TPW too high for air-cooled? So a 285K, depending on the air cooler, can be air-cooled, and you definitely have to worry about case and air cooler here. You definitely want something like high-end Noctua. Even the Thermalright would be okay if you were using like a Fractal, not the what is the name of their big air-cooled case, or the LandCool 217. You really want to make sure it's a very, very, I think maybe even an Epoch XL you might be able to air-cool it in. Undervolting would be fine. Overclocking, you're not going to be overclocking with an air cooler on a 285K. But all in all, dude, you could do 265K and still be pretty good, depending on what you're doing with it. Oh, never mind. Sorry, Average Greg. Sorry, you missed out on Hogwarts Legacy. But there are other games for free. Guys, let's finish level 5. We only need like 2 more, and then we'll have a little bit more time to see if we can get those last 2 levels. We can do it. We can do it. Denali, I hope you win too. Thank you very much for the streak, guys. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Can we just get it over the edge? New free game every. Hey, Clash 07, taking it. He did 15 months, tier 1, 58 months. Dude, Clash, 58 months, man. Thank you very, very much, dude. Thank you. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you as well. Man, thank you so much. So yeah, you got to put the exclamation in front of it. So there you go. Okay, one more. We just need 1 more sub to get us across, and then we'll be at the next level. We can do it. We can do it. Let's start the new year. Let's end Christmas with another giveaway. And don't forget to head over to youtube.com/RobeyTechLive. Just one sub, 30 seconds, guys. Just get us across. Just get us across. We can do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If maybe, I don't know. It's time's close. It's 16 seconds. I don't know what's gonna happen. 14. Oh, there he goes. Big Daddy and Clash. Oh, no, Big Daddy says, okay, you know what, I'll do it. I'll do it. Thank you very much for giving it to Denali Soldier, giving Denali another giveaway opportunity. Okay, guys, we're now at level 6, okay? We have to get through level 6, level 7, and level 8. Oh, there we go. We got Nawa I don't know how to say your name, sorry, man. But thank you very much for the sub. And we are now on our way towards level 7. We can do it, guys. I think I would love to give away, some DR5. I'll tell you what, if we get to level 8, I will upgrade it to a kit of Kingston. How about that? If we upgrade, that's almost $500. So yeah, I know it does, but I don't think it is. So we'll upgrade it. I'll upgrade Christmas giveaway if we get to level 8. So yeah, dude, if we get to level 8, then I'll upgrade it to a kit of Kingston. So we'll do some Kingston. Hey, Diogenes of, whoa, my gosh, Diogenes of Sinope YouTube. Thank you very much for the community sub. You are amazing. I apologize if I am butchering your names. I try not to. So we're trying to, guys. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you giving back to the community and giving the community sub. That's super helpful. We can do it. Okay, so we got to level up. We're at level 6. I call you Robeytech. You know what, honestly, mayonnaise bread, a lot of people do that. It's Robeytech, but people call me Robeytech a lot. So, and honestly, I pretty much, I even respond to hey you. A lot of people do. And then you look weird when they weren't really talking to you. They're like, hey you, and you turn around and you're like, wait, you know what I mean? So, it's not very becoming. Well, guys, I really do want to say, regardless of whatever happens, try to make it a little special for you. But thank you so much for being so amazing, so supportive this year. Zenu, specifically, so many of you, Joshua, so many of you guys have been just incredible giveaway supporters and then sub supporters. So thank you so much again for being so amazing. It means a lot to me, and it's been so critical in the year of 2025, and especially going into 2026, which I mean, dude, so many people just don't know, right? We're talking about you know, what kind of content and stuff we're gonna do, especially as PC DIY. Don't worry, the PC builds aren't going anywhere, but it's just kind of where we are right now as we kind of figure it out. Hey, Toasty Markov just says, you know what? I'm just gonna drop 10. I'm just gonna drop 10 and make it happen. You know what I mean? So almost through level 6. Now we're just at that close end again. But anyway, regardless, guys, thank you. I just want to say thank you because it means a lot. So thank you. And thank you, Toasty Markov, for dropping 10 in, man. Now look it up there. Look at our top 10. We got Zenu up there, Joshua, Toasty. Look at that. We got some new people up at the top 10. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, dude, Demindred, these are awesome. Falcon Northwest are beast PCs. And so I have 4 myself that I play on, and I use all 4 of them consistently, and so I'm very lucky. Yeah, so. Do you have any protoculture? Do I have any? I don't know what that is. So no, I guess probably not, maybe. Tartar sauce, what's up? Thank you very much, everybody, for saying them. Yeah, this is like these things are awesome, like for holding. The other thing too is you can also use them to like beat people with. So. Oh, Robeytech, yes. My gosh, yes, I don't have any we all do. Humans have protoculture, right? So, we just need probably 2 subs, maybe 2 subs to get us into 30 seconds. Can we get to level 7? We're getting close. No, they're not hard to open at all. Check it out, here we go. It's just 2 screws in the back here. Oh, 250, 18 seconds. And there it is, dude. That's all there is to get into it and clean it. It's really easy. 11 seconds. Is somebody gonna get us through? 10, 9, 8. We could just, is it gonna happen last minute? 3, 2, 1. Ah. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for making it special. Level 6 is nothing to, oh, wait, no, he did it. Oh, no, he did it. Toasty drops 10 more right at the last minute. Dude. Oh, your timer's way off. Okay, but it happened. There it is, guys. We are now at level 7. And Toasty said, no, we're going to give away this Kingston RAM. Wow, that was... I may have to go to the bathroom and clean myself a little, okay? That was close. Okay, McWheelshire Baggins dropping it. 52 months, man. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Namdalo dropping it 2 months, tier 1. So subscribe for 2 months. Thank you very much. We are now halfway through level 7. We got to finish level 8, so we have a level and a half. That was a drencher, dude. That was a pucker moment. Yeah, I agree. That was definitely a pucker moment. The only two is like the sides also open very, very easily as well. And then again, guys, if you guys have questions, you know what I mean? This is a great opportunity to ask questions as we just wait for the hype train. I don't want you to think that I'm just watching it here. And there it is, right? You can just open this up. Dust filters are here, which makes it really easy. So you can just pull that out. Yeah, it's just a really easy case to work in. So, it's just so well put together. It just slides right back on. Toasty was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it. So this is liquid cooled. It is a 280 millimeter AIO liquid cooled. It's very, very up. So Braxel, the one for this one, oh, look at that, DMAT dropping 5 gifted subs, getting us up to almost to level 8. We got to finish level 8, but we're almost there. The person who wins this one gets to customize it however they want. The next one will be this exact frag box, because we play with it and use it for gaming and all that sort of stuff. Zombi, so understand for Falcon Northwest systems, they're so brutally tested that yes, you have nothing to worry about. There's not going to be leakages. It's a special German company that they order them from. Even the fans are customized to them. It's worth, if you watch our overview of Falcon Northwest, we can talk a little bit about the engineering, but these things, the reason they're so expensive is because of how engineered. The cases are all custom. They're designed by Falcon Northwest, machined in the United States. You could take out humans with this. If Jake Paul had this in front of him before he got knocked out and he punched this instead, that dude would have a broken hand. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying this could have saved Jake Paul, but he didn't buy it. So there he goes. Oh, Mega Clock, 1 gifted sub. We're at 83. Oh, Koala giving 1 gifted sub, 88%. So. Yeah, instead he broke his jaw in 2 places. Are you really, for $160 million, I still probably wouldn't do it, but yeah, my jaw, I don't want to break my,
right?
Yeah, dude.
I think they split
No.
92.
One dude got 60 million and he got 140 million. And then he got fined $37 million of that 60 million for breaking his jaw. So now he only got 28 million and the other guy it's just like, whoa. Whoa, Joshua Wood! Dropping 5 more gifted subs. We are now at the final level. At the final level. Quilpy dropping a Prime sub right there. We are at the final level, guys. We just got to finish this. 4 minutes left. We got to finish level 8, and then we're there. We got to finish level 8. This is it. We're at the end. We can just make it happen. Zenu's like, you know what? I bet you Zenu's a little bit like, thank gosh, I'm not the only person who has to pull these things through. Zenu, you're amazing, but you've had to do a lot of this, dude. So thank you very much for Joshua and other people. I'm very, very thankful. Zenu's awesome. So, but yeah. Yeah, make sure you head over to our subs are automatically entered. Yes, subs are automatically entered. So you are getting extra points. Yeah, Zenu's the GOAT. Yeah, for sure. He's blessed us so much, and I'm really, really thankful for it. Robes, have you ever uploaded reference photos of yourself to Copilot and input specific for image generation to try and create hypothetical promo shoots of yourself promoting to show you often think about? No, never done that. Never. Logan Paul bet for his brother. Dude, I would have totally bet against him. I was like, dude, the guy weighed 40 pounds more. It was just like, it wasn't even close. Like, it's just like, and all he did was run around the ring. You know what I mean? And like between that and like, dude, so many big sports moments happened in like the last 2 weeks. Between that, the Seahawks, the Bears game, the Steelers, Lions game, dude, it's been crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude, it was just, there was nothing good. I don't really understand why he thought, I mean, outside of he probably didn't think he'd break his jaw. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. Well, I mean, dude, his brother still got like, I'm sure he can cover his losses with $160 million. Yeah. I know a lot of people are happy about the Steeler win. Dude, it's going to be an interesting, I mean, dude, could we see the Seahawks go back to the Super Bowl? I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, I know. Left-handed pickleball champion. I missed that one. Yeah, I was unfortunately unable to see that one. Dude, asking Yeti, I'm not surprised. DJ Techno dropping a stretch. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Ugh. Okay, guys, we're at the very end. 2 minutes left. Let's finish this out so we can get. So, are you Nurupoga? Do you want me to enter the fight? You think I should train up to beat Jake Paul? DMAT, 5 gifted subs, getting us closer. Do you think I should throw it down? Be like, I'll do 60 million and give me a year and I'll take you. What do you think? Robeytech versus Jake Paul. Let's do it. Give me a year. That's true. I'm not. I try not to be. I actually want to be I want to be a helpful YouTuber. Dude, I'm all about helping. You gonna continue building? We will. We'll build here in just a second. We're only, oh, please don't, yeah, protect Justin. I'll be able to, yeah, as long as I can use IO shields. Hey, Troy Lyons, thank you very much, man. New here we ask questions besides this one. You can ask whatever you want, man. This is what we're here for. We have a minute left on this and then we're gonna get into building, guys, don't worry. Jake Paul's, but I want to still not want to step into the ring. Oh, I think if I had a year and all of the resources he did, maybe I could do it. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never fought ever. How much longer on the frag box? So we have until the end of today. End of tonight, you have to get in on this giveaway. Guys, we need to let's get to halfway. If we do halfway, I'll give away the Viper. If we get the full thing, we'll go from there. We're almost there. 30 seconds left. Let's get halfway and we'll give away this DDR5 right here. Just got to get halfway. 50%. It's 20 seconds left. Somebody's just got to drop it and make it happen. I want to give this away, but I got to make sure it works, right? Like, that's the whole thing, and a huge shout out for them for there. Almost there. Yeah, if I wear glasses, then I think he can't hit me, right? That's the way it works. If I wear my Ray-Ban Metas, he can't do that. We just need 20%. 6 seconds. Somebody just make it happen. There, Toasty. Okay, well, Toasty did it. Whoa, 10 more from Toasty. We'll do this one. Okay, Blondie, go ahead and start the giveaway for this. Zodiac, and then there's. Okay, guys, we'll do it. I'm down. I'm good. It's done. No, it's in. We're in. We're giving it. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and start the giveaway, Blondie, for that one, and let's talk about today's parts. And don't forget, bro paid 1K for them 30. No, I didn't. Guys, it's a giveaway. It's for that. We just got to make sure it works. Okay, so here we go. Don't forget, last chance to get in on this, but let's talk about the parts going into the build. And thank you very much. Everybody say thank you to Toasty, Zenu, and all the subs for doing that. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. Appreciate it. So, okay, here we go. So starting with this. So a couple things. I was chatting with Cliff over at MSI, and they are, they're Project Zero. So we've done a number of Asus BTF builds. And so when I was like, I'd love to do a Project Zero build. So thanks to the folks over at MSI, they sent me a case, motherboard, all that sort of stuff to check out and do a Project Zero build. Now, we want to showcase a little bit. We're going to do some shorts on this and stuff like that. So that's kind of the focus of the build. So starting with this, and this is me walking in my walk and all that sort of stuff. So we're doing the Ryzen 7 9700X. The 9700X, the reason I did that is because I'm pairing it with the 5070 Ti. My rule about the 9800X3D or any of the X3D CPUs that are, have a tendency to be more expensive is all about making sure that I am maximizing my GPU budget, especially at 1440p and at 4K, because that's where you're gonna get the most bang for the buck. I know a lot of people just look at it and say, X3D is the GOAT, and it is the GOAT. But a lot of times you're spending the money for the 3D V cache, which really stretches its legs at 1080p. and when you spend that money and go from like a 9060 to a 9070 or a 5070 to a 5070 Ti, which is going to get you better uplift at 1440p, etc. So anyway, that's why we're doing the Ryzen 7 9700X. It's not going to need a lot of cooling, but it's still going to be awesome. Of course, this is where we get to do the Project Zero. Now, I know this Mobo is white, but I think there's going to be some fun with this. I think you're going to see the parts pop a whole lot better so we're going to do a little bit of a Stormtrooper build in some regards. So this is the MPG X870E Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi Project Zero. $10 Canadian. Thank you very much. Just built my first computer, 5080 and 90 Lee. Okay, it went by so fast. He said, comp working great, all aspects, and sometimes turns off playing COD. Any thoughts? Height-wise 70 flame. Hey, so I would say, first and foremost, anytime Troy Lion, when you're seeing stuff like that, first thing to always check is to make sure, I would try turning off XMP, or in that case, Expo, and see if you still see the same thing. The other thing too is that a lot of times, I would do a DDU of the drivers, and then reinstall the drivers if that doesn't work. And then the second thing I would do is just make sure, find something like an external, like a secondary monitor, and just monitor your thermals and make sure your PC's not overheating. So, okay. Anyway, Tomahawk, it's got all the other things with high-end board, should be absolutely beautiful. Want to show off that Project Zero with a Project Zero case, which we'll talk about here in a minute. So that's the Mobo we're using. Speaking of, this looks familiar. We were going to try and give this away. We didn't quite make it, but we still gave away some really beautiful RAM. Kingston Fury, this is 32 gigs of DDR5, 6,000 mega transfer RAM from the fine folks over at Kingston. Love their RAM. Super big supporter of everything Robeytech, so thank you very much for that. And then we have 2 terabyte Kingston Renegade NVMe drive as well. So should be an absolutely beautiful build when it's all said and done. So again, unfortunately, very, very expensive. Definitely upping over the overall cost of this build, just given that the RAM and everything else has a tendency to be so expensive, but it still should be absolutely awesome. So there is our RAM and our storage. We're checking out a new AIO from them as well. So this is the MSI MPG Core Liquid P13 360. A lot of this it's interesting, right? Because it's got the screen on it, which I think is going to be beautiful. So we get to check out that screen, which is going to be nice. It's also got a lot of things like it's got that cover, so it should hide a lot of the cables. It's got that unified mounting system for both AMD and Intel. So installing on it is very, very straightforward. It's a LGA 1851. That's interesting. So it already shows that it works with LGA 1851. So all in all, it's going to be cool to see this new cooler. A good thing is everything is going to be able to be controlled via MSI Center, which is going to be really straightforward. So we're not going to have a lot of overhead with a bunch of different devices, etc. That we are different applications we have to run to manage RGB and all that sort of stuff at the same time. And then this is interesting, and I'm curious how this is going to work for one reason. So this is the MSI Expert 5070 Ti. This is the newest GPU from the folks over at MSI. It has a cover over the power for it. So I don't know how that works. We'll show you this when we open up the GPU. Their Expert series have a tendency to be they're blow-through style cards. They look really, really sexy. I think they're going to look great inside of the build that we're doing today. I'm excited to see how this looks when it's all said and done. So this will be the case that we're doing, and I'm curious to see how this all looks, because this is Project Zero in terms of the case. It's back connect, all that sort of stuff. And then of course it's the PSU I always use. I love these PSUs. Huge shout out to Corsair for sending me so many of them. The Corsair RM850E. PSU, and it's just going to be really, really cool, easy to cable manage. It's back connect, so we want to make sure we can get to the cable management very, very well. And then the very, very interesting thing here is this. So this case is the MSI Velox 300R, and I'm going to show you something right up here at the front. Brian, just come up here with me. It has dual fans. So there, if you look at this, there are 2 fans here. So it's all about airflow. So there is a fan within a fan. So there are 160 millimeter fans with 2 different fan blades in here, which is going to be super interesting. So really excited to see how the airflow is inside of this case. Very interested to see what our temps are going to be like and all that sort of stuff. I'm guessing this thing is going to be silent as heck, just given the fact that we're running a 9700X, but I'd be curious if we threw like a 9950 or something like that inside of that. It would be cool. So you can check out on their website. Just look up the 300R PZ just to see. Actually, I'll bring it up here in a second. I might as well just bring it up. But yeah, it's all about the airflow in this thing. And then yeah, I'm excited to see how this translates into actual thermals or if it ends up being gimmicky. But yeah, we'll be checking it out. Let me bring it up on the site here real quick. 300 PZ. Yeah, I'll let you know. Velox 300R. Velox 300R PZ. So it's unique in that regard. Let's find it. Yeah, here we go. Go ahead and switch over. So if you go here, so heat dissipation, versatile support, and then it's got concentrated airflow. So this is the whole thing. It's like with the 2 air dual ring blade design, it's talking about CPU temperature 1.6 degrees lower, and then average GPU temperature, because it's focusing the air with the way that the airflow works. So with the inner blade and outer blade, you get much more focused airflow. I think you'll probably see something a little bit higher with an air cooler, but again, I'm still seeing the AIO feels like it's going to get plenty filled up and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see. It's unique, right? And so this is what we're going to be checking out today, and seeing how it translates into actual thermals. So anyway, let's strip it down and see how this all turns out, right? Wait, we don't really. Blondie says we have 654 of 150 likes. I don't think that's right. Okay, there we go. I was like, wow, dude, we really hit that goal quickly. And thank you very much again for the hype trains and everything else. Funky Daddy, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And hopefully I gave you some feedback on best way to look at your Call of Duty issue. Okay, so here we go. CPU, MOBO, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this cooler looks, the screen and stuff. I always like getting new coolers. Lots of new stuff in this one. We got GPU, motherboard, cooler, RAM, and everything else is not new. Prediction is up. Also, poll. So given that it's holiday time, and the good thing is we want people like Brian and individuals to get to spend some of their holiday time with their families, right? So for the rest of the week, Tuesday, tomorrow we have a game stream. We're going to be playing Arc Raiders like we normally do with Sergeant Nobody. And of course, by the way, I did do the stretch already, but I'll do it one more time. Also with Damien. But Friday this week and Friday next week, we're going to be doing some game streams. And so there's an opportunity. I put a couple games that I'd really like to play with you guys. So let it be known. We're going to be running some polls throughout the stream. Those are going to be Friday starting at 10. They'll run 3 to 4 hours, maybe even a little bit longer depending on what people are up for. We're either going to play Expedition 33, Indiana Jones, or Dispatch. So let me know which game you'd like me to play through. The hope is to have it be something we play through as much of over the course of whatever I start, I'm going to finish. It'll just happen over a number of weeks. So yeah. So yeah, so let people know what you want to do. So yeah, we'll run the poll after the RAM click so we can get an idea of what game you guys would like to see. Okay, so there's that. Let's I'll put it down. It just messes with the camera. It's too big. Ugh, it's too big. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Ooh, look at this fancy box there, guys. Okay, here we go. And this is, whoa. First thing you're greeted with, stickers. Those are strong performance. I feel like I should put that under my armpit, you know what I mean? I've got strong performance. So there you go, strong performance there for that. We'll get that out of the way. And then, of course, the reason it's in a box like this, and I'm probably gonna keep it in here, is because of all the back connect stuff. So in here, underneath, we got your cables, more cables. You got your USB with all of your drivers on it, which I think is pretty cool. So you got some M.2. You've got your antenna for your Wi-Fi. So all the cool things are kind of in there. Let's open this up though. It is pretty hefty, but the reason it's hefty is because of the back connect. So we're gonna, well, that's a pretty board though. Pretty board, pretty board. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Main reason we're doing it like this is just to keep it off of all the connections for now. So it's a little bit different. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, throw our CPU in here. Look at that, oh, it didn't stay open. It was like, no, you can't enter. Zoom in a little, that's what you're saying. There we go. Let's grab our CPU now. Yeah, it's a really nice board. Got a little peel here. Ooh, that was very appealing. Go. Yeah, beautiful board. And all of it's gonna be all back connect, which I think is gonna look great. So it's gonna look very clean. And it's because it's white, it should actually also pop a bit, which I think is gonna be great too. Okay, so let's pop this in. There we go. Pop it down. Boom, there we go. Oh, I'm like going somewhere where it's the box is right next to me. I'm in the box. Okay, so we got that now. Let's go ahead and zoom out, do our RAM real quick. Robes, do you think spacers between the AIOs and its fans would solve the issue of dead air spots and improving cooling, or is it just a confusing airflow hole? You know, it's funny because I know that I watched the video from Jay's 2 cents, and to be honest, man, it's kind of like the HydroShift 2. It was like a problem that nobody really knew they had, right? To be honest, like I don't know what you're really fixing. And by the way, Quiglag and Denetfly, thank you very much for the resub. For a couple reasons, right? Like you guys see this. We've built literally hundreds and hundreds of PCs in here. Every single one of them has not had any issue with an air cooler or anything like that in terms of getting enough airflow to manage to be able to cool the CPU without much of a problem. So to be honest, like I feel like doing the spacers, I mean, like, yes, it's gonna create more efficiency, and I guess if you're working in like an environment where every degree matters, but for the most part, dude, we're talking about massive amount of headroom on most modern CPUs to cool with either an air cooler or an AIO. So I don't know if it's necessary, but if you wanna maximize your cooling, then it is something you can absolutely do. Have I ever broken a motherboard? Yes. One time I was using a screwdriver and then dropped it and hit a trace line and it stopped working. So yeah. Okay, so let's grab our RAM here. Did the giveaway from Intel go yet? What do you mean, Kinky? It's weird to say that. What do you mean, Kinky? Throw that in here. I think it'll fit. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Checking RAM clicks. Can we see it? I think we can, yeah. Okay. Oh, he's putting it up. Oh, he's going next level. We're gonna lift it up here.
In the effort of fair
game.
Fair game, yeah.
Okay.
We don't want
Blondie blaming us for something.
Inhibited.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. You question cutoff. Can you say that again? Can you repeat your question again, Kinky? Okay, 3, 2, 1. 99.
Crispy.
That was good. I don't know. That one I don't. That one is the one from Streamlabs is not happening until we'll draw the winner tonight. 98.3. So both of those were super solid clicks. but I will say that they sounded good, right? Like they were
crispy.
They were crispy. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we got that open now. Let's grab our thing that drives everybody nuts that I use the tweezers, but I'm using tweezers. Yeah, I wanna let the winner, if I can, I will put it on social media beforehand, but I'll announce the winner. I'm gonna try and announce the winner before Christmas. So once we have it and I have the winner, I will announce the winner so that way people will know before Christmas. But we'll tell people again on Monday who the winner was, in case they didn't see it on socials. The winner does not need to be there, no. And remember, it's worldwide. We will work with the winner because they're, like, again, depending on when it goes, you know, we want to make sure the winner is still okay. Because if they're an international winner and then they find out, yeah, dude, it's going to cost me $2,000 to win this $5,000 PC, you know what I mean? That they understand that, right? Because again, for worldwide people, we'll ship it to the shipping place, but you have to work with the courier and all that sort of stuff, which is a viable option, which is how we do worldwide giveaways here. So, hey, you're welcome, Timothy. I try, dude. I do try. And the other thing, too, is you guys have to understand when we do community giveaways, things like that, especially when we have sponsors, there's just things we have to work through to make this stuff happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. People in US, you will have to sign a 1099. So there's whoa, that was crazy. What is that? Did you see this, Brian? I don't even know how that works. I don't know how to get it out now. It was like a little, it's on a pivot. I don't know how to get it out now. It locked in. I can't get it out. It's like it bent. May have to push. Yeah, it pushes and then okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's check this out. So it's not a little switch. It's something crazier. Check this out. So it goes like this, and then when you push it, that whole thing moves, and then you have a little button on it. Are you on the? Oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't help. So there's a little button on it, and that little button you push down and pull, and then you can kind of get it out. And it clips down. So it's not even like a little switch. It's pretty crazy. That's really neat. And there you go. And just clicks right in just like that. And there you go. Really kind of a cool little pivot tool. And then you don't even need another one for this. Just go like this and boom, that's it. That's a really cool like installation method. Yeah, it just pops into place. And that thing's on like its own little pop thing, which is pretty neat. Well, I mean, but you do have to admit, though, it's toolless, which is nice, right? So Sleepwalker asks, got a Micro Center bundle, 9800 XG, Tough B650, Flare X DDR5, 32 gigs, added the 7900 XT GPU. Sleepwalker, I think that's great. And I think if you have a 7900 XT, if you could I would go to a 9070 just with FSR support. All good, 7900 XT is great. I would just do the 9070 XT because you get FSR 4 and all that sort of stuff too. Box is one replacement in case you broke it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's a replacement in case you break it. You'd have to really work hard, but I really like that mechanism. It was a little strange at first, the button thing, but you kind of like, and it holds it pretty securely. So something to think about there. Okay, so we got that here. Everything's good. Now what we need to do is worry about AIO, and I got to see how the AIO mounts, which I know it's easy, which I like. It works for both. I'm sorry, Kinky. I'm not trying to make you feel poor, dude. Hey, Sleepwalker, that's all that matters. If it's good enough for you, then that is it. Dude, awesome. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. It's just a suggestion, but it is a suggestion, and that's all I'm saying. So if you're happy, I'm happy, dude. The Indiana game is very good, and I'm choosing the games that I'd really like to play through and finish. So that's why I want to put it in there. Okay, so this one has a bracket. Let's see the AMD one. So there is no pre-applied thermal paste, and it works the same way. I think it just screws in with normal screws, just like the A15 did. It's got the cover for it. That is 4 times AMD screws. Okay, 4 times AMD screws. Let's see what the other ones say. 4 times LGA 1700 screw. That's your bigger ones. It's got some thermal paste on it if you want it. 1200 screw, and then regular screws, and then 1700. Which one? Dude, I just watched a YouTube video of you a couple days ago. Hey, thank you, Ronnie. What did you watch specifically that made you feel that way? And I appreciate, dude, the love, man. Thank you. Okay, so these are, all I need is these screws. But thank you very much for the kindness. Indiana Rob, did we, oh, the game, by the way, the poll is running for which game I should play. Oh, Justin Jam, I appreciate it. He says, I'll try to do better. Only watch 55 hours. That's a lot, dude. Thoughts on my build, 9000XG, 9070XT, 32 gigs DDR, Trix Panorama, 2 terabyte. I mean, that is a crazy build. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. To top the way, and you're kind of seeing me here. If I was, if you're happy, that's all that matters. I'm just always going to give you, like, hey, something to think about. If you did not spend the money on a 9800XT and instead had done something like a 9700X, could you have gone from like a 9070XT to a 5080? That's the thing that I always look at. The 9800X3D, a lot of people just look at it and say, oh, X3D, that's the GOAT, that's the one that I need. But remember, as you jump from 1080p to 1440p to 4K, the X3D V-Cache isn't as, it's much more game dependent and it's more niche, right? So again, you're trying to maximize your GPU budget for gaming specifically. So that's the only question I always ask people. If you've already built it, you're good. I think your build is awesome. That's all that matters, yeah. Did 50 series Aorus Master have fixed issues with paste and LCD? Honestly, Alda, I haven't used one in so long. Okay, there we go. I took the screws out. I was like looking, I was like, after all that, did I actually take out what I was supposed to use? Brian's like, you are lost today. I love Baldur's Gate 3. That game, dude, that game is so long and can be played for so long. So it's well worth the investment, and I think it's on sale, right? Okay, well then to top, then you rocked it, man. That's a bonus if you got it for free. Poll is up. Who's currently winning? Anyone played the Pragmata demo? I have not. Okay, there we go. Let's get our screws in. Indiana Jones is currently winning. Awesome. I love that game. And we'll be able to play it, dude, on my system. It's a Falcon Northwest. It's a Core Ultra 285K, 5090, 128 gigs of RAM. So we'll be able to max it out. By double. Okay, I thought Expedition 33 might win, but that's awesome. I actually haven't used one in a long time, West. Honestly, Aorus, we haven't done Aorus Mobos. Oh, that's not true. We just literally did one the other day. I haven't got to use their, I haven't got to use one of their X870Es. I've done a lot of their Z890s, but not MSI and Asus and believe it or not, ASRock have been kind of our prime ones for AMD. Okay guys, build is ready. Let's throw some thermal paste on it. We're just gonna do the 9-dot method just to make it simple because I bought the stuff that doesn't spread too well. There we go. Okay, so thermal paste is on. You can now take this out, set it aside, close up the box. I'm gonna close up the box. I'm gonna be successful with, okay, I did, okay. I did it successfully. Oh, I forgot the oops, okay, that was good. Good job, Robey. Forgot the stickers. Oop. Okay, there we go. Just finished making Christmas crack. What is that?
Allison loves to make that.
What is it?
It's like, it mimics like an almond roca, but it's basically like saltine crackers and like, I think like a caramel and chocolate and...
So are you gonna bring some over for us to check it out? I've never had some.
Yeah, we can.
He doesn't say it excitedly though.
We need to, we need to have like a head-to-head though with Figment's and Allison's.
Dude, I don't know if, I mean, I don't want to choose the winner in that fight at all, dude. I'd like both of them to still.
We're the winners.
We're the winners, that's right, yeah, we're the winners. Okay, so we got that off here. Just like my phone is listening to me apparently. Okay, so we got that, makes it really easy. Popping this off, also very straightforward. I also think you can take the PSU shroud out. What is, oh, it's got like a little rubber thing here. It's also got, hey, like this GPU sag bracket, which I think is gonna come in handy. I think this comes out, or from the way I remember seeing it, but I think you have to do it from the back, but if you wanna take the PSU shroud, you can. We got a mount for water cooling, which is cool. So if you wanna do a mount for water cooling, you could. I don't know if these are not captive or what. I'm gonna take them all the way out. They feel like they are, but maybe not, okay. Oop, that pops out, there it is. It's got a dust filter on the top, which is nice. It's just, we'll leave it taped on because I don't need to take that off. Not removable, so you can't take this out, so then there's no removable, I'll show you here at the top, but this is not, you can't take, like this is, I like the removable, like to mount AIOs and stuff like that, makes it a little bit easier. Got USB-C to USB-A. Looks like you got a reset button and a power button, which is nice. Let's see what we got in the back here. There we go. We got mounting plate for 2.5-inch SSDs, more mounting plates for drives. These are removable, which is pretty cool. Lots of, looks like we got a fan and RGB hub, which might mean this actually might be a light, not a, might not be a reset. So we can control, actually what I'll probably do is just have all the RGB go right into the case, which is pretty straightforward, and then just switch it to Mobo control, so that makes it a little bit easier. Nice to actually see that. And then you have all your Project Zero stuff for ATX. So, I mean, pretty straightforward. Cable-wise, we have integrated front panel. Unfortunately, multicolored HD audio. And then, I don't know what that is, dude. What is that? It feels like a, oh, this is so you can connect that. This must be for, I do not know what that is. There's like an additional switch here that you can connect things to. Not sure what that is, but it's actually got a plug. So I don't know, actually don't know what that is. I don't know if anybody can look it up and figure out what that is. Look up the on the instructions. Okay, well let's get the, oh, where's the, oh, it's in here. And then I forgot. I was like, wait, where's all the screws? You get an accessory box. Okay, so let's pop this down. Did I build a PC inside of the Hyperion? He's really quite, yeah, that's true, Turdog. I like that one. Did you build any PC Asus Hyperion GR701? Maybe. Hey, Aki Barnes 333, thank you very much for the resub. 2 months, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got some zip ties here. Big, long, huge zip ties. Lots of screws. I like that they're all labeled. Okay, oh, I got the instructions right here. Let's see if they tell me what that is. I've built on a number of Hyperions, I just don't know which one. Okay. Quick installation guide. 37 pages. Quick, though. Put in the Mobo. This is weird. It doesn't say that it has an integrated front panel. That's kind of terrible. Yeah, this is not useful. This isn't even match. MSI? What? Come on, dude. I'm gonna send that to him. I'm just gonna send this to Cliff. Be like, dude, what? Okay. Looking at something. Okay. So there, that does not explain anything to me. And you also get, dude, check this out. You get a really nice sticker. Really quality sticker there. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. If anybody can look that up, that'd be very helpful. So so on the back, I'll show it up. Right here. On the back of the case, there is this right here. It comes off the front panel. I think it's for RGB, but I don't know. It actually does have a connection, and I've never seen it before. I don't know if it connects to a certain motherboard or whatever it was, or if it has an additional item in it. But yeah, this is the part that's pretty strange. I actually don't know what this. It's off the FP handle, the FP header. So I don't know what that is for. Thank you, Ronnie. That is like asking me to choose my favorite children. To be honest, man, it happens a lot where I'm like, I don't want to take this build apart. So it actually happens a lot. Like I really do have build ADD because I always like, ooh, I like this build. Ooh, I like this build. I think we just do a really good job of choosing the right parts that always look good together. And I like that because for PC DIY, it just helps. It helps. I mean, it helps that you can have so many options and make builds look so good. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Okay, here we go. Opening these up, says Mobo screws. Okay. Yeah, I'm still looking at the music because it was acting weird, but I'm like, no, it's fine. Okay, here we go. Popping our Project Zero motherboard in. Again, we wanted to do this a little bit on purpose, having it just pop a little bit more. Given it's Project Zero, this means that the parts will pop because of the white board. So we're doing things a little bit differently today. Okay. Hey, hi. Thank you very much. Looks like Splitter 4 and AIO MSI. Okay. I'll have to look at that. So we're using an MSI AIO, so maybe there's something that we can connect into it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oops, the wrong one song that has vocals. Bye-bye vocals. We ain't no vocals here. Yeah, maybe you can. You might be wrong. ARGB V2. Okay. In all my PCs I've ever built, I don't think I've ever used that. There is no WAM on this playlist. That would get me in trouble. We're all rooting for you. If you're building PCs, dude, we're always rooting for you. We want you to enjoy this, have awesome times and, you know, enjoy your holiday with playing PC builds. Playing with PC. So Bucky B, the reason I chose the 9700X, and I tell this a lot, is honestly the best pairing for a 9800X 3D is an RTX 5080. Main reason being is a lot of times the gap between the 9700X and the 9800X 3D is the same gap you'll have between the 5070 and the 5070 Ti, the 9070 and the 5080, the 5070 Ti and the 5080. You should be spending your money on your GPU for gaming, not on your CPU. A 9800X 3D at 1440p and 4K matters far less than maximizing the money on your GPU. So if I'm gonna use anything less than a 5080, a lot of times I'll pair that with a 9700X, just to show that that's where you should spend the money. So, now if you know, and then again, for streaming and gaming, the 9700X is actually a much more versatile chip too. Braxel, it's the Indiana Jones game is a action adventure game that if you like Indiana Jones, it is the ultimate fan service for Indiana Jones. What kind of games do you like? Because that would help a whole lot more for us helping you recommend a game that you might want to play. Yeah. I think a lot of people just get stuck with, I'm gonna buy the 9800. So fantasy, I mean, if you're gonna do a fantasy game, then I would do Avowed. Avowed is fantastic. Absolutely amazing game. Same from the guys over at Obsidian. That one's great. Baldur's Gate 3, if you haven't finished that, probably one of the best RPGs out there. I'm trying to think of other ones. Final Fantasy 16 was fantastic. Loved that game. Story was awesome, and you could finish it in that amount of time. Or Final Fantasy 7, the remakes have been great too. Okay, so I'm making sure I got 3 screws in everywhere. Okay, I do. Yeah, I would look at Avowed, dude. I love Avowed. 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 From Obsidian Entertainment. Came out this year. Okay, so we got Mobo in. Let's go ahead and hook up our first front panels and all that sort of stuff. Great thing is it's back connect, so it's gonna stay clean looking. Wow, dude, even this is a dual fan. Look at that cyclone power. So many fans! Okay, well, you don't have to get up, because I'm just gonna do the cables, because the cables are all in the back. But they're all routed in the back. You just get more rest time. Okay. Look at you enjoying your Christmas break.
Back to my chair.
Back to my chair, poor Brian. Okay, so this is interesting because I will say this is kind of unique that I'm gonna have to figure this out. So all of the cables are kind of up against. This kind of I don't know if I like this, but we'll have to see. Okay. There we go. And so we have some cables up. Dude, I gotta figure this out. I feel like I've unleashed a kraken here. I mean, it's still very nicely cable managed, but it's like, whoa. Okay, so I might bring that up a little bit more. Okay, so here we go. This first cable is our HD audio cable. That's gonna go down here to the right. All our cables are going to be hidden. I wonder if sometimes when people make back connect boards, they're like, it doesn't matter as much, but it does. You still want to make the back look clean, you know? USB-C, USB 3 right there. USB-C's next. Which is going to go right here. It's got 4 SATA. This is a lot for a back connect board. Okay, there we go. There's that, okay. And then we have our front panel here. This is gonna go down here. Oh, there's also USB 3 down here, so you could actually do it in both places. That's interesting. So you can actually do multiple USB 3. There we go. And then we have our SATA, which is way down here. We have RGB. Do we have an RGB up here anywhere? Well, no RGB at the top. Is there really only one? There's only one, oh, two. Okay, there's two. So there's an RGB down here. Figure out how this goes. Okay. RGB down here. This is due, and given we're going to route all our RGB to the fan hub, I'm okay with it. There we go. And then we should have a fan cable. There it is. Run this fountain cable here. Okay, so there we go. All of our cables are now connected. Now we just got to make it look good. Okay. This is going to take a little bit of time, guys. XRD night, it is not that bad. Okay, so what we need is we need our gift from Zotac, which is right here, called zip ties. It's a perfect gift for me. Okay, here we go. Let's do work here on the top, kind of work our way down and around. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have another cable that's gonna come up here. So we're gonna end up redoing some of this, but I just want this to be tighter and more pronounced, I guess is the right word here.
Sorry if I'm yawning a little extra. I stayed up rapping until like 2 a.m. this morning.
Whoa, yeah, see, I've been doing mine over days.
Oh, really?
So I've been like, so it's funny because my wife is like, I am my wife's hero right now. She's like, you can be my hero, baby. Because I've been like rapping, like as gifts come in, I rap them. And so it's like, I've probably spent like maybe 4 hours rapping, but it's just been over days.
So you just have like a station set up with all the wrapping paper.
Right at the end of the bed, it's
scissors.
all ready to go. It comes in, and I think I told you, I think you were here, but I used to professionally wrap. Like I was a gift wrapping booth, and so when I wrap, it's like the presents also look really nice when I wrap. So she's been like really happy. Now she's still gonna have to wrap some gift, and she's okay with that. Like she likes to wrap, but she's like, you've been so awesome this holiday season. And I'm like, oh, so I get like a husband of the year kind of a award, I think, which has been good. Okay, so what one are we playing? It sounds like we're playing some Indiana Jones. Is that the plan? Okay, what I'm working on right now, if people are just curious, like you're like, Robey, what are you doing? I am literally just making this build look good. Is kind of where my head is right now.
Yubu has a pretty good question.
What's the question?
Does Robey use zip ties when wrapping gifts?
No zip ties for that. How many cables have you accidentally cut? 0. I've never, ever done that. So I never actually cut a zip tie when doing cable management. Maybe I'm just lucky, or I've just been, but it's never been something that I've actually ever had occur. So what I'm working on here is just getting our zip ties nice, and we just want a really clean cable spine, essentially. Thanks, J-Rock. It's been thousands of builds. I mean, yeah, I'd say thousands of builds, and I appreciate the continued support, because I really don't want to do it. And I just think if you're careful, odds are, I will be very, very smart about it when I do it. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. Got to figure out this lane here. Wow, this is like so much cable. Okay. Okay, now is the part where we work on. So I'm going to try and see if I need to bring this stuff up. There we go. If you do this right, it should all fit in the same. There we go. There we go. Now we still have some that we'll have to do with power cables and stuff like that, but we should be okay. But the power cables I have should be able to go over a lot of these cables, so it's a lot about, I'll hide the spine with the PSU spine that I'll make here. Pop that down there. I kind of feel like the Velcro zip ties on this are kind of not too useful. And we have this beautiful SATA cable right in the middle of this that I'm trying to figure out. Best, okay, there it is. I want this up at the top here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Getting this, just getting it down. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. This is like the high cognitive load part of the build. You like that? You like that term? That's right. I said high cognitive load. Put a lot of this stuff and create micro things underneath here for this. Okay. One more, and then we've got our spine, guys. And everything looks nice and clean there. Okay. Let's take some work here. There we go. Go. Okay. Spine's good. All of our Project Zero cables are in. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to actually have this one go against the, might zip tie that one there just to keep this clean and then have that go up. And then we'll hide some of this, guys, with the PSU cable too. This should make for a very, because the cool thing is like, remember, my cable management, even though it's back and being done back here right now, like this is not like, I don't have anything to do on the front part. It's just making sure that everything's nice and clean right here. And this up here, hide that behind the EPS when we do it. There we go. DDR4 is still a good platform, yes. It is, you are buying into a dated platform with limited support, and it will more than likely cost you more in the future, but if you desperately need a PC, and I use that term need because I would say that's the only time that I would recommend it, then you could do something like use DDR4. But understand, DDR4 is now, it's 2 generations old, right? I think you look at other alternatives to potentially fill that niche, things like game streaming or patience, things like that, versus, because I think what you may save now, you'll pay for later. That's kind of my 2 cents on it. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I know that a lot of people, just from a consumerism standpoint, want me to say, oh yeah, you should totally go and get this. But I just feel like, I just don't want people to waste money. But I can also understand that sometimes people are impatient, and he's not wrong. DDR4 is, just understand there's going to be a cost in the future if you go with DDR4. And that cost will be, you will pay what you save now, you will pay for later when you go to upgrade. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. I just want to be clear. That is a real thing. Okay, so we got, like I said, what we've done now, got everything nice and clean. Our cables are tight. Everything's plugged in. So lots of cables here, but then you flip it over. No cables here, right? Very, very clean looking, right? We got nothing. It's all very, very nice and clean, right? Which is what I want, right? So should be cool. I just realized we're gonna have this giant, I mean, it'll be black, but we could have put more airflow in if we wanted to. I didn't have any additional fans to add there, but it's gonna end up looking great. This is the only stream I'm watching in my garage for 2 hours, and it auto-logged me out and banned me for my name violation. What is your name violation? 9700X Intel alternative is the 265K. The 265 or the 265K Alda. 245 is going to be great too. Honestly, especially at 1080p. I'm sorry, at 1440p. Robeytech, what about adapter from DDR4 to DDR? I've seen some articles, but no video of real usage. That Will Cornice I haven't seen. I know that there are now some boards that are coming out from, like, ASRock has DDR4 and DDR5, but I haven't seen any adapters. I've never played with it. Whoever reported my name, what was the name with it? What was the name? What was it? Oh, really? That was, somebody reported that name? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. It was not me. I've been too busy building, dude. Wow. Well, sorry, man. Okay. Let's see. I mean, to be honest, it could have been reported before and then they finally watched it. So like sometimes it just took a while for the moderating to happen, so it may not have been anybody here. Okay, so let's see. We've got everything here. Let's get our AIO in. Might as well. But dude, like when you just have it like this, looks so clean, right? Looks so clean. Like it's just a very clean, like this is what I love about Project Zero. This is what I love about builds of this nature. It's just there's no, like it just looks good. I bet you if I added fans on the side, you probably get some additional, I just don't have any fans to add. Okay. Let's get our AIO out here. We're gonna add a screen to it. Hey, Cosmic Jordan, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, that's pretty I'm like surprised somebody actually reported it. But some people just have time on their hands, I guess. Does that seem framey? Right, it does, right? Let me try this. Nope, not that one. There we go, activating it. There we go. Let's see if that works a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna take this out. It's already pre-put together. Thank you, MSI. Love it. There we go. There we go. Let's get this off to the side. Slowly get it unpacked here. Okay, so first thing, Brian, it's being peeled. It's not on there. It's been peeled. It's been removed. There we go. Just need to make sure Brian captures that. The peel came off really easily, Gwen. It was like really fast how quickly that peeled. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, we got some little things on here. Thermal paste is not spread. It just did the 9-dot method. It's already on there. I got the non-spreadable NTH2 instead of the NTH1. Makes me sad. I haven't got to use a mini spatula in weeks. Okay, so what we need out of here is this and this right here. That, I don't think I'll need anything else. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that goes out to RGB and fan. Okay, interesting. I'm grabbing this cable. Here we go. Grab this. That's our cover once we put it on. The rest of this can go in here. Yeah, the 200, yeah, you can get some crazy deals on a 265K right now. And it's a great CPU for that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, everything there is good. Shout out. European Union regulatory notices, just in case you need them.
Use some stocking stuffers.
Yeah, good. You want to put that in? You want to put that in for your girls? Lexi, look what I got you. European. Want to learn about the regulatory union stuff? There we go.
You never know when you could need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quizzing you on you later. That was a good deal to take up, dude. Honestly. Okay, so what do we got here? All of our cables are at the top. So there's our fans. Have to say I'm liking this, dude. USB and the other coolant are all at the top, dude. So that for Project Zero, this is gonna work great. So everything's just gonna be able to run out of the back. I like it. You're almost not gonna be able to see any of the cables. It's not quite like if they could make it like truly, but I mean, it's pretty, whoa, ow. Merry Christmas, quick question on MSI case. Ask away, GTO8 trades. From 2+ year, you did at least one build with the MSI 40nm Liquid X. If given the option, would you choose the Height Y60 or the MSI Velox case for hot dual AIO build? Okay. The Y, I would, you know, honestly, this one would work really well because you could, like, again, your AIO, like, if I had my druthers, I really like the Corsair 6500X. This one also has that 6500X feel, and I think your temps are going to be good. I would probably choose this. The Y60 is still a little bit of a hot box. So if I had to choose 6 to 8, I would choose this or the Corsair 6500X. Those would be my choices over the Y70. Corsair has a tendency to just be a better cooler. Yeah, there's 2 sets of blades inside of this, which I haven't tested the thermals on this yet, but I will say, I expect the thermals to be really good here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up here. Hey, Kiki Keeks, thank you for the resub. Turn around all our stuff up here. Okay. Oops. Would have been helpful to open that beforehand. So it's going to give me one screw. Really, one? Give me two! Don't spill everywhere, please. Okay, there you go. This one is easier, just a stronger magnet. LTT screwdriver, lttstore.com. Linus actually sent me 2 more of these.
Really?
Orange and black, yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because all the advertisers were doing.
Yeah, because we're always like lttstore.com.
It's like our sales went up 800%.
Yeah, just because of Robey's live streams. Okay, there we go. That looks good. And then we just got to make sure these cables are not visible, but I can fix that, that's for sure. I might just do what I always do here. Do one kind of bit here. Want as few screws as few cables viewable as possible. There we go. I'm excited about Indiana Jones. It's funny, I really wanted to play Expedition, but I really wanted to play Indiana Jones. So thank you guys for choosing Indiana Jones. That gets all the cables, and all of them are now bound here. So thank you guys. It's gonna be a fun stream. Gave me nice long cables for this, which is nice. Okay, just making sure everything's good there. Okay, cut this top part up here. Oh, oh. Where'd that go? Ooh, well, that's okay. Drop the rubber thing, you gotta find it. Okay. Okay, put that back like that. Oh, there it is. Let's spin this one, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish. I feel like that's gonna look good. You see zero, you see no, that's awesome. 0 cables on that AIO. Even off of the pump, you'll see 0 cables. So it's like true PZ, it's true, even cableless looking AIO. Outside of the hoses, you almost get no cables, which is actually pretty rad. So good job on that, wow. It's windy out there.
Monday, are you talking about the Zenu's gifted subs? Gifting 20 subs.
Whoa, Nagia 5, Zenu 20.
What is going on?
What is going on? Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for being so kind.
That's so cool.
Thank you very much, man. Oops, what do you mean the RAM? How much is the RAM worth? 0? I thought the RAM was like 500 bucks. The GPU is 800. Thank you very much, guys, Nagia and Zenu, for just the gifted subs, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you guys. Yeah, I like the Kingston Fury. We were gonna try and give some away, guys, but we still gave away, Venom Viper, which is still good RAM. So we still gave some great stuff away. I don't know if we'll get to do another hype train. That stream's usually never that long. It's funny because we're an hour and 37 in, and it always feels like it's so much longer, but I think I'm just getting faster at builds. There we go. Okay, we got that. So this is all, we're gonna put that in. We're gonna worry about the cables here in a minute. Let's get this back down. I really like how clean this AIO looks. And it just goes, see, the thing is you don't even have to switch brackets, which I also really appreciate about MSI. And it just holds so nicely. Then you grab your... Thank you very much, Zenu. I really appreciate it, man. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. There we go. There's that one. I haven't tightened these all the way down yet, but okay. What's in?
Huge thank you to all the people here today. 545 right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Thank you very much for all your guys' support.
Hanging out with us.
Hopefully you're getting in, getting your stream elements switched and over and all that sort of stuff, guys, so we can enter in on that giveaway. There we go. Tighten this all the way down now. There we go. Mad Mal, I like them both. I do like Kingston just because I know the R&D that goes into them, and I like their business practices. Just in terms of how they are from a consumer standpoint, what they kind of do as a company. They're not quick to rush into stuff. They're big into stability. So I do really appreciate that about them. G-Skill is just like G-Skill. I mean, like, they're just good stuff, right? But Kingston just kind of goes that extra mile in some ways, which I appreciate. Dude, this thing seals like hardcore. Yeah, I'm surprised how tight that thing gets. So tight. And then just like that, now you can't see any of the hoses or anything. I mean, the screws or anything, except for that one.
Is that magnetic? The way that it snapped on?
It was like magnetic, yeah. Yeah, hoses go at the bottom. So. It is kind of weird that this it covers one screw, but it doesn't cover the other screw. But okay. Look, that's a nice screen. So it's gonna be a pretty build. Pretty bird, pretty bird. You gave your dead bird to a blind boy?
You sold my dead bird to a blind. I just thought he was real quiet.
There we go.
Got no job.
Okay, so we got that all in. AIO, it says, I have 48 gigs of DDR5 RAM in my PC and was thinking about giving my dad a RAM stick for his build. It's only 16 gigs and I have spared RGB DDR4 RAM and the GPU that I have isn't worth the DDR5. 1660 Ti. Angry Gamer, that'd be very nice. Okay, let's flip this over, get the rest of the AIO hooked up. Oopsie. I don't know what that was, but it sounded great. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So up here at the top, one thing they do versus Asus is they only have theirs on the back, which is nice. So I'm assuming Mark this one here. That's our AIO. And then this is USB, which goes all the way down here. Right here. Okay. So we're gonna undo this, put that around. Okay, so now what we gotta do, and then this is gonna go add this. Add this little cable here. There it is. Okay, so then this is gonna go here on our CPU. And then this is gonna go here as RGB. Okay, now we're going to, up here, make a new addition here, because that's all of our RGB. New additional. Go. Just getting this cleaned up, guys, and then just got to route our USB. There we go. Make sure things are really clean. There we go. There we go. Okay. Nice clean up at the top now. Easy peasy. Now, just need to route this through. And that goes right here. We'll route this stuff back into it so it's all part of the same setup here. Oop, that's the shortest one ever. There we go. There we go. Just want to make sure that this is all part of the same cable bunch here.
No rest for Wicked. Thanks for your 7. Twitch
Hey,
Prime.
thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
And we're talking about food again. Got some
It's just that
chocolate
time,
chip
right?
cookies.
It's people always do that around this time, right?
Chocolate chip cookies. Snoop Dogg's recipe even.
I didn't know Snoop Dogg had a chocolate chip. Why am I
He needs
surprised?
snacks.
Yeah, I mean, like
Got the
when I
munchies.
think about it, dude. Yeah, it's
They
like
gotta be, you know, if he's using them for munchies, they
Yeah.
gotta be top tier, I'm sure.
it's another short one. I need another short one. Oh, we can do that here in a sec for sure. Almost done. Getting this one cable integrated. So just get our get our one little cable set here, and then we'll go through parts. I would love to go through parts. It'd be the best thing in the world. Okay, there we go. Okay, do that, and then we'll go through parts. Okay.
Could we link up my button on my Stream Deck to be...
Oh, parts? Yeah, I can do that.
Nice.
I can
That
definitely
would
do
be helpful.
There you go. He's been thinking all day.
I've been pondering.
He's been pondering, what is this other button? What other button can I have?
I've got 6 buttons.
I've got 6 buttons. What would be the most useful button to me?
Giving the people parts.
Okay, why don't you try it?
All right, parts people.
Parts list. Hey, look at that.
Love it.
AMD Ryzen 7 9700X, the MSI MPG X870E Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi PZ, which means Project Zero. We have the MSI Expert RTX 5070Ti OC Edition, 16 gigs DDR7. Kingston Fury Renegade PCI Gen 4 NVMe, 2 terabyte. Kingston Fury 2x16 DDR5, 6000 mega transfer RAM, CL30. The MSI MPG Velox 300R Airflow Project Zero. Then we have the MSI MPG Cord Liquid P13 360. And then we have the Corsair RM850E. So yeah, there's all of our parts and everything. AIO is now in and ready to go. It's all like cable managed and everything. So now we can flip this over. Let's get our GPU in. I'm excited to check out this GPU. The cabling and everything looks super clean. The fact that you see no cables off of the AIO, right? Like there's nothing around it, which is super crazy. So like all in all, like this is gonna be a very clean looking build, which I think is gonna be great. So, okay, let's get this GPU. Let's take a look at this GPU. I'm trying to understand it. So here's our Expert 5070 Ti. It says Expert. I don't know why I'm getting to use it, but hey, there we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so here it is. Again, blow-through style card. Okay, we're gonna pop this open. It does have a sag bracket, an MSI sag bracket as well. But we don't need it because the case has one. Look at that. Dude, that is a big card. Big card. There we go. Looks really nice. There we go, popping that down there. See what's in here just out of curiosity. So I'm assuming this is the sag bracket and the cable. It's got the white tip thing on it, and then here is, if you need it, you've got your MSI matching colored sag bracket too. So if you wanted to use your sag bracket. There it is. Okay, let's take a look here. It's got a little blue tab for peeling. There's that. And next, boom, there we go. And then we have another peel here. another one here. Holy. And then we have more over here. No more grippy here. There we go, maybe. There we go. There it is. Okay. So card is peeled. So this is the interesting bit right here, is it actually has this cover. This expert cover thing. And I don't know why, what this is for, but this is it covers the hole. Why it covers the hole, I don't know. I don't know if you can like route it or. So there's no other place to plug in a cable, a power cable, anything like that. It just, right here, there's a hole that just says, oh, okay. And that's where you plug in your GPU. And I don't know why they have a cover for it. So, yeah. I mean, I don't need the cover. I mean, I would like it if I could make it so like the cover was gone, you know what I mean? And like find a way to route a cable differently, but I don't understand the purpose of the cover, so. So we will have that cable. I don't think you can take, no, because it doesn't have that extra connection like the Asus ones do. Hey, Cosworth, thank you for the raid of your own. The raid from you. You raided us. No BTF thing or anything like that. Now, the Gigabyte one, it had like a cable connection in the back, but this doesn't have any way to do that. So, okay, so it's 2 slots, right? Yeah, 2 slots. Third screwdriver coming out. Oh, the left, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, it went away. That's why it sounded so weird. What did we? Oh, because I changed your. Yeah. It's gonna stop it. Yeah, it was. It was messed up. Okay. So. What we're going to do is take our card here. Ooh, I like the way that looks. There we go. We don't have to worry about the sag bracket hitting anything. That's kind of nice with the way this card is. Looks like it's actually pretty rigid, but we'll, of course, use the sag bracket. Getting the screw there. Okay, there we go. How's that? Is that straight? Looks straight, right? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I use my spare DDR for this build. When a DDR5 RAM comes down, I'll buy a RAM and way better GPU to give him the one that I have now, which is an RX 7600. I'm planning on upgrading to an RX next year. I have a 650 watt. Yeah, so you need, it sounds like you need quite a few parts. Can you show the MSI bracket one? I put it away, but I think I have one in here. But yes, I can if I don't. Yeah, I'll take it out. Let me take it out. The MSI one looks like this. And then I'll put the thing on. I could use the level, yeah. So it looks like this. And then it has like a little, you screw this and then it loosens up. So that's how you get it bigger, and then you can lock it down. So pretty cool. That's how it works. It's a lot like the Asus ones, just a bit wider, I guess. Yeah, it's chonky compared to the Asus ones. Oh, he's leveling it. Oh, look at that. On the money. Ooh, on the floor. Yeah, the Asus ones are, oh dang it. I'm like batting 1,000 here with boxes. The Asus ones are way thinner. Actually, I could probably put it in here because it's gonna, I think I'll find it in here. There we go. Yeah, PC looks good. Now we just need PSU, guys.
Braxel, I don't know if anybody told you, but setting up a level on a GPU costs about $200. So you hear me laughing because I just made 150 bucks.
So J-Rock on, well, I put it away, but there is a cover literally over the power that just covers the power. But you, like, if you plug something into it, you still have to show you have to take it off. So I don't really understand what the cover's for. So yeah.
Maybe that's the expert part of it. If you can power it without actually plugging it in.
You're an expert?
You're an expert.
Maybe that's what it is. It's another 10,000 watt PSU. Yes, it is, Twiggy. Nothing but 10,000 watts for me. So J-Rock on BTF, which are Asus. This is Project Zero is MSI. Asus BTF, yes, it does power off of the board. Expert is not a BTF card. It just has a cover for the. So I don't want to confuse people. It's not considered a BTF card. It just keeps dust out, I guess. Yeah, it just makes it look good when it's on the shelf. Braxel, because Project Zero does not support BTF. It supports back connect, but it doesn't support BTF, so I couldn't use a BTF GPU. I don't think there is a Project Stealth GPU yet that I know of, and that gets power from the board or something like what Asus does. Oh yeah, Figment brings up a good point. There's 460 people in Twitch alone. Head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live and hit that thumbs up button, guys. So we can unlock the community giveaway. Don't want that one. I need, not that one. I don't need Molex, ooh.
YouTube reach.
16 pin, there it is. There's that one. Oh. There's our CPU and our thing. Okay, there's all of our cables we need. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, it's unlocked, but don't quit smashing it. Blondie, go ahead and run the community giveaway for the gift card. There we go. Put that in there. There's all of our zip ties. Okay, there we go. Let's undo these real quick. There is a BTF 5090. We're supposed to get it in the new year along with the, I did get confirmation, and as far as I know, we will get to do the Miku build in January. There we go. And we have the Doom build we're gonna do in January, so there should be some good builds coming up in January. There we go. Okay, there's all the cables. Okay. Okay, so let's flip this over. Connect our cables. We need SATA because we got a hub that we got to power for this one. So there's SATA. More than normal. We got our 16 pin. That's for our GPU. It'll be the only cable, honestly, beside the hoses, it'll be visible. Kind of crazy. Okay, CPU. Which this will be behind, and our main PSU. Most of these cables will be behind the. Okay, there we go. Pop that in there. There it is. Okay. Wow stick time. There we go. Perfect. And one more screw right there. Okay, so there's that. It's all in. So now the only cable that I have coming to the front is the GPU cable. Hold on. Okay.
Zomdi, I saw your question. BTF stands for Back to the Future. It's their back connect systems on motherboards.
That is true. Good job, Brian.
You know, I'm the technical guru here. Not just holding the camera. And I'm beautiful.
And then nobody gets to see you.
Strong and pretty.
He's a 1-2 threat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there's that. Just want that taut. Let's give this a couple times. Just one.
GP Stuntman? Is that who? Yep. GP Stuntman. _ Congratulations.
Oh, he won?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Let's want that nice and taut. Go. Make sure this cable stays the same, looking all the way through. Okay. Okay, so now, flip this down. So we'll probably end up doing this like up here like that, but let's get the other cables plugged in first. So this is our power. There we go. There we go. This goes right here. Should be hidden underneath this. There we go. There's that.
Urxilla, do you have these cables in your PC, or do you just build a lot of PCs?
Okay, now, just to hide it better, some more bigger, longer zip ties. There we go. Longer, better, stronger zip ties. This goes right here. I think we got to wrap this.
Landsworth dropping 10 stuff.
Landsworth, thank you very much, my man, dude. Very kind of you. We're coming up at the end of the build, guys, so please make sure that you're getting your entries in. After today, it'll be the last one, because then it'll go into we'll go into drawing and all that sort of stuff tonight, and we'll announce the winner before Christmas, and then we'll announce it again on Monday. We're doing the Jasmine's first build. That is going to be super fun.
Love me some jazz.
Music and, of course, the person, too. Right? There we go. Okay, so now we have that. Pull that down a little bit. Do the last little bit of cable management here. Almost there, guys. Just doing our cable management stuff. So you need to make sure this one is tight. The rest of them I know is important. Okay. There we go. go. The deuce. Oh no. This is interesting. I didn't know that that one didn't go through. Luckily, we found the cable that was just being randomly out. It's our sense wire. Oh, my friend is having PC problems involving 1 second robotic audio glitching and frame skips mid-game. Ran latency mon and it says your system appears to be having trouble handling real-time audio and other tasks. You likely experience buffer underruns, appearing to dropouts, clicks or pops. One or more DPC routines that belong to a driver running in your system appear to be executing for too long. I would, if I were him, if I'm seeing an error like that and it's like it's being attested to a driver issue, one of the things I would do is check to make sure that you're running the latest drivers. The other thing that usually helps is there is what's the word I'm looking for? There is, sorry, things conflicting with drivers, and that's where a fresh install of Windows comes in. So as you're installing Windows, run the game again and find the thing that's causing the conflict. And then once you find it, like figure out what it was that you installed that ended up as causing the problem. Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you've got something on his system that is causing his driver to run slow. And it could be either an outdated driver, which there's a high probability it is, or it's an application that's causing the driver to run poorly. So an application compatibility error. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that this GPU cable is super taut. So you can make sure that there we go.
And you're for the Alliance, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Not for the Horde. Only people who hate humanity are for the Horde. Only people who don't love Christmas are for the Horde. I build a new PC every now and then, and with HDMI cable I can get into a BIOS screen, but then it just goes black screen. It's a 5080, 90, and 100X 3D. Yeah, a lot of times, like it can be, I gotta count this one. A lot of times, like it can be, and HD audio drivers are provided by the motherboard. So a lot of times people think those auto update with Windows, and they don't. I'll do an emote, Braxel, when you pay Brian his $50.
I was gonna say that'd probably be the easiest way for you to just send me $50 and then we can actually have a picture to put on the emote.
Yeah. That seems like the best way to figure this out, dude. Okay, we're just trying to clean up our last little bit of cables here. one of these is like just a little too long here. So and that's why you can say Merry Christmas. If you hate Christmas, then you're Horde. What I think is you have an application that's playing with your, oh, I got a lot of little things. What I think is you have an application that is conflicting with your audio driver. And all in all, like more than likely, I think what the issue is that you need to do a clean install of Windows.
A good way to get ongoing help though is to join the Discord.
Yep.
With our techs. A lot of cool people there.
Because a lot of times, like, believe it or not, like the thing is that there can be applications or games or things that you're running that you don't know are causing conflicts with your drivers. Wow, all these people are saying for the Horde. Why? What is going on? How much did Figment pay you guys? Okay. Okay, I finally got everything clean here, guys. I mean, she pays with baked goods, and I can't argue that that's not a good idea.
Toasties for the Alliance. Maybe we just need a poll.
I don't know if I read it somewhere, but there was something that says that people are for the Horde, hate America. I think it was the most recent poll also said that they are bad in bed.
Like they don't sleep well?
No.
Like they need a CPAP machine?
Yeah, they need a CPAP machine. That's what I meant.
This is a family-friendly show, sir.
Yep, and whatever you think that is. If you pay Brian, dude, I'm not gonna make you pay $50 for an emote. And honestly, emotes are not a me call.
They're like $300.
That's a Blondie call. Yeah, they're like $6,000, dude.
$50 just doesn't even cover gas.
Yeah, I mean, dude, yeah. Okay, I think we got it. I think it was a lot more cable management than I was kind of hoping for, but I wanted the back to look good, which nobody will ever see. But you know what? It's Christmas, and that's just how I go, you know? Okay, so let's see if I'm a little worried that this is not gonna go on. Oh, and it's snapped too, because it's got a little bump there. It looks, oh. I lied, it's fine. There we go. Wow. Ugh. Boom. Look at that, guys. Our build is done. Oops, forgot to cut that. Let's do the zip tie count here in a minute. There we go. Look at that. And there it is, guys. Clean. got one cable. You can see the one cable for the GPU, that's it. That looks really good. I think the white actually, except look, it like just pops a little bit better, and yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let's get the rest of the case put together. I don't know if ooh. I have this one kind of in a weird spot here. There's only 3 plug things here. There we go, okay, fix that. That goes under. Oh, a little black rubber thing. Oh, I know what that is. That's the that's for the. Oh yeah, it's for the hard drive. Little things come out. Where did it come? Oh, this corner. There we go. Oh, I'm missing the, that's right. I knew I was missing something. I'm missing the front of the case. Okay, build is done. Let's do our zip tie count, and then will it post? Dang, that looks good, dude. Clean looking build. I used a lot of zip ties, guys. I just want to be super clear. So many zip ties.
Who is counting?
Okay, we got a dad joke and 2 dad jokes and a hydrate, and then we'll do zip tie. We'll do that while we're doing will it post. Okay. Ugh.
Have you ever done a glitter beard for Christmas?
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Okay, here we go, guys. Zip tie count. Ooh, so many zip ties. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Okay, so 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. 28 zip ties. That's a lot for typical, especially for a BTF build. I spent a lot of time hiding stuff. 28 zip ties, guys. 28. It was even. Okay, let's do our 2. I'm going to grab 2 drinks. Alliance wins. That's what we heard. Okay. If 2 vegans get in a fight, is it still considered a beef? If 2 vegans get in a fight, is it considered a beef? I like that one. No, it's called a asparagus.
Kale.
It's called kale. Yeah, exactly. Dude, those guys are kaling. What do scholars eat when they're hungry? Academia nuts. It's considered a beat down. There you go. I like that one. It's considered a beat. Okay.
That's fun.
Okay, 2 minutes still, waiting for will it post. There's our 2 dad jokes. Oh. Looks good. Looks clean, right? I'm gonna let the will it post finish there. Oh, could show parts. Okay, we'll show parts. Here's the parts that are inside of the build. This is our Project Zero build from MSI. It's got an AMD Ryzen 7 9700X, the MSI MPG X870E Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi PZ, MSI Expert RZ 5070Ti OC Edition, 16 gigs, Kingston Fury Renegade PCI Gen 4 NVMe drive, 2 terabyte, the Kingston Fury 2x16 6000 mega transfer RAM. Thank you for the $2, by the way. CL30, MSI MPG Velox 300R Airflow PZ, and then we have the MSI MPG Core Liquid P13 360, and then the Corsair RM850E, the Corsair RM850E, which is pretty awesome. So that is the build coming in at $2,500, $2,500 for the whole thing. Here is the test. Will it post? Is always the question of the hour. Get that down there. Let's pull this. Boom. There he goes. Boom. It's ready to post, guys. I can feel it. Feels it wants to post. It feels it in its bones. Okay, there we go. Then let's get this stuff out of the way. Extra screwdrivers. You know, you need 5 different screwdrivers for every build. You know, why not? There we go. Put this away. Okay, let's grab our keyboard and mouse. Okay, keyboard, mouse. I think we're ready, guys. 3, 2, 1. Ooh! It's quite the sound. You can hear the AIO. I saw liquid there for a second. That was a noisy AIO. I saw the USB there briefly. Oh, there it goes. Oh, so much air. Waiting, waiting. I think we could change it. What's this? Look at that. Like the purple. Oh, it is posted. There it is, posted. There it is, guys, posted. RAM training complete. Just getting through the whole thing now. We'll go ahead and do this though. Turns it on to motherboard train. There it is. Okay, so we are in. I saw the USB for the, I saw the screen show up, and now it's not showing anything, but it is running. Waiting, waiting. Whoa, that was very big. Duplicate. Keep. We're at, well, I'll do 125, that's what I like. It's at 2560 by 1440, so we're good there. MSI Center. Waiting for the screen to show up. I saw something. Oh, oh, wow, there it is, the screen is there. Go to features here. Mystic light. Okay, there we go. We're going to select it all. Let's do steady. Let's do we haven't done red. Let's do red. Ooh, that is not a red. That is the worst red ever. Oh, that's why. It's like a pink. There we go. You know, let's see a little AMD, right? Okay, so let's take a look at our Core Liquid here. Okay, so this is, wow, okay, so we can see all sorts of stuff here. Video. Oh, wow, okay. You can invite, you can do, let's see, let's see here. I'm gonna go look here. Wow. Nope. Go to YouTube here. Christmas scene.
Kind of looks like a snow globe almost. You could do like a snow
Christmas snow globe. Okay, let's see what we got here. Snow globe. We could. This one looks.
I'm a busy guy, and I'm not.
I'm a busy guy.
But my care team at Kaiser Permanente is on.
They're doing. Okay, let's do this. Embed. Fly. Well, that's weird. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Okay, that is so cool. So let's go to features, Mystic Light now. Let's go change it to more, I think snow, like a light blue would be good. Like an ice snow? Yeah. That looks super cool. There we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that holiday flair. That's super cool. And there we go. We'll let him show a little bit of the whole thing there now that we got it all matched up and stuff like that. That's a beautiful looking build. I love the, like it pops. It's got like the silver kind of look to it and stuff like that. So clean build. No, I love how there's almost no cables here, right? So the AIO is called the P13. It's the MSI P13 360. I don't even know what that is. Is that something we're running? Probably. I feel terrible. Is that something of the festive PC challenge? There we go, guys. Festive PC, all ready to go. I don't know if what happens if I win my own festive PC. The Charlie Brown one is a good idea. Okay, let's test our thermals real quick and show airflow, and then we'll go from there. Pull the inside peel here real quick, and then we'll get to do the outside peel. Excuse me. Oh, lost what? Okay, here we go, guys. Ready for the peel? And there we go. And there it is, all cleaned up and ready. Okay, just gonna take a look at this real quick. What happened there? The AIO changed to my desktop. That was weird. It's like my desktop right now. I wonder if it's like running an ad or something. No, because it's just sitting there running. Oh, I think it's just because there's a thing installing right now. That's why. I think it's just because I'm installing something. I killed Christmas, guys. Sorry. Gotta wait for the finished thing to finish installing. Let's open up Steam just to make sure we're good there. Oops. Good. Yeah, everything's already installed. See, there it goes, and now it's back on the, nope, it's not. Okay, features, cooling wizard. I wanted, oh, features, core liquid, video. What happened to our thing? Apply. Features, cooling wizard. Okay, we'll do apply here on this. System fan, froze or cooler boost, start. Okay, so here's graphic fan tools. So we're good here. I just want to make sure we have our stuff set. We're going to set it to silent, but then we're going to see what happens when we go. Okay, so we got this. Let's just make sure my library is up to date. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got our games in there. Okay, we're good there. Okay, so let's go ahead and test our stuff. With our snow globe, it's gonna make it cooler. That's just how it's gonna work, right? Okay, so we have a 9700X. This thing is not gonna have any problem keeping up with it, but you know what? Let's just give it a go. So right now it's sitting at 52. Dude, it's not even trying. It's not even trying. Okay, well, let's take a look at airflow here while we're at it, because we got these cool new fans. Here we go. You should just be able to watch them go through here, but oh, look at that. Dude, see how it like centers it? Dude, it streams it right into, dude, it's going right into that AIO like no problem. Bottom one, also, oh, it's making it a little bit further to the, little bit further along, but you can see the airflow passing to the second and just a little bit out of the back. But I mean, this thing is getting the air like that most of that air is coming right out of the top, which is pretty crazy. You can see it just bending right in there, right? So really good airflow feeding those Jeep, that AIO really, really well, which is actually really, really neat. So very, very cool to see the airflow so focused there. Yeah, decent airflow there without a problem. And as you can see, it's still sitting 50. Dude, it's underload in the 50s. It's just sitting in the 50s. It's not even trying right now. It's just like, hey, here you go. Hourly gaming, right now the top is the Lian Li Galahad 2. The Fantex, oh my gosh, they're I cannot remember their GA, that they have a there's a Phantix. If you check out our latest AIO video, our AIO review video, that has all of the latest stuff. And we're getting ready to do, oh, Blondie says great grammar. We're getting ready to do another AIO, best of AIO videos. It'll be out early in the year. This cooler is the P13, the Galahad 2, the Lian Li Galahad 2. Is one of our best performing. A bunch of thermal take. Go check out, let's put a link to our latest AIO review, and that'll give you all the stuff. I don't know, Zombie, that's a good question. Okay, well guys, we're gonna say bye-bye to Brian. He's gonna go home and make some Christmas crack for us.
Later, everyone. Great show. Thanks to the 600.
I think we peaked out was like 650. Yeah. So it was up there, but all in all, like our numbers continue growing. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning in and all that sort of stuff. We're gonna show gameplay real quick. We're gonna do gameplay temps and then go from there, because I don't expect it to be bad. And this song is gonna make me go bad though. Okay, we're just gonna install GPU tweak real quick. Yes, I know I'm putting it on a MSI thing, but at the same time, it's much easier to set up. Thank you.
I got you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, STS&C. I really appreciate the $2, man. Okay, I gotta wait for the other part to get done. Well, Mag Puller, you still got 3 days, dude. Still got 3 days. Get more tickets, guys. GPU Tweak is a GPU monitoring tool. I use it for the on-screen, the OSD that you'll see, the on-screen display. So when we show Cyberpunk temps, you'll see what the temps are like. So that's what it is. So Wild, you have to link your stream elements with your Twitch. Now don't worry, we have another giveaway that's starting. Tomorrow. So today, at the end of today, we'll draw the winner for this one, and then at the end of today, you'll be able to enter towards the next one, which is the exact same giveaway we just did. Same keyboard, same mouse, same specs we give away for this one. Yeah. And we will be resetting the points. Okay, let's restart this. Nope, not today. Yep. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow for filming, buddy. Later. I'm excited about the Christmas crack. Tell Allison.
I will.
I know, but Toasty, that's the thing, is we want everybody to kind of start on the same level. Yeah, use them or lose them, guys. We're giving you 24 hours. If you got them, use them. Dude, I have to say, man, this build came out great. I really love how clean it looked. Well, you guys have more. Don't worry, there's lots of streams still ahead. And the schedule, we always try to keep the schedule up to date, and I try very hard not to cancel streams. And if I can't stream, usually we'll have Damien go in and try and cover for, you know, to make sure it happens and stuff like that. Okay, let's see if the thing goes in there. Oh, there it goes. Snow globe, and then it plays. Takes a little while to load, and then it plays, and then it goes. Wow, that works really well. Let's see if the graphics show here. There it is. Look at that, GPU temps 40. Dude, 40. So good. Okay, there we go, guys. Let's check out the game here. See how game temps are. Here we go. Check out Cyberpunk here. Yeah, its temperature was so good. Hit and play. And it's running. We're running. Waiting for the game to come up. There goes. Allow. Okay, so this is just to show game temps. We should use the same one because, again, it allows us to give you apples to apples comparisons in terms of thermals and stuff like that. I know a lot of people ask, why do you keep showing the same game? Because that way you can go back and compare. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here we go. This one. Properties, deactivate, activate, just to make sure that you guys can see. Doesn't get all loud. Okay, so let's see our temperatures here. Video, so we're doing window borderless. We'll go to full screen just to make sure that we're maximizing GPU usage. Go to graphics, ray tracing ultra, DLSS super resolution. I don't know why the game went away. There we go, DLSS ray tracing ultra, DLSS. What the deuce, come on, what are you doing? Okay. DLSS. Oh, something is happening here with my game. Oops. What's going on here? I wonder if it's honestly. Okay, it looks like we're good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so ray tracing ultra, DLSS, transformer model, auto. So everything there is good. Everything looks good. Hit run benchmark, and this will give us GPU and CPU temps. I think the game, when you go full screen, it struggles. It causes the AIO to kind of freak out a little bit. So. They do not know when DDR6 is coming out. And the other thing too is, it's like all in all right now, yeah. Braxel, didn't we already tell you I mean, Dune's a good game, but didn't we already give you an option? I mean, Dune's good. It's a big MMO, but it is a good game. You're just really, I think what you need to do, dude, is just commit. Choose a good game. Just choose a game and start, because if not, you're having analysis paralysis right now. Look at that, 51 and 58. CPU and GPU, no problem. CPU and GPU, no problem, guys. This is running so cool. I will say, the only thing I will say is the noise level of the case, just given the fans, is a little bit noisier than some of the other cases, even in the quiet mode that we've set, but yeah, that's about it. Rumor is this year, both AMD and Intel have new CPUs coming out this year. Yes, you are still. What do you mean, Raxness? So there we go, guys. Let's get. So apparently, that's the only thing I'd say that was interesting is that the AIO. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at MSI Center, but when I went to full screen in the game, the AIO was like, or maybe it was because I closed MSI Center, but usually it doesn't. Features, core liquid. Oh, it went to extended. I don't want extended display. Okay, that was weird. It went to an extended display, so you can actually like put other stuff on it. We're gonna go back to what we wanted. There we go. Play my YouTube video, and there it is, guys. Okay. So that is the build for today's stream. A huge shout out to MSI for sending us the parts and everything for this build. I think it came out absolutely amazing, guys. I think it came out so cool. And again, thank you for them for the AIO, for the motherboard. We did buy the GPU for this because I just really wanted to check out a new GPU from them. But yeah, again, huge shout out to MSI for supporting that and allowing us to check it out, as well as the case, right? Which the case, I have to say, they're starting to surprise me from just a case manufacturing standpoint. Like, very, very curious how just this case compares from a thermal standpoint versus other cases. But all in all, it's beefy, but it was a lot of fun to build in. When we did a back connect build, it came out great. There's some cable management issues, but again, with the hub and everything else, what was the price on this case, Blondie? Would you mind letting me know? Yeah, honestly, cases have been getting more and more innovative. And I'd say the other surprise was the P13 AIO with, honestly, with just how clean it looks and being able to hide all the screens for all that sort of stuff. Very, very impressive. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Remember, you have until midnight Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna do midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna close the giveaway at 9 p.m. PST. Midnight EST is your chance to kind of get in and get the giveaway done. We'll draw the winner and we'll announce the winner on Monday, but I will announce it on socials beforehand. And then the other giveaway will go active right at 9. So it'll go, it'll actually probably go active right when I start the live stream tomorrow. And then you'll be able to start earning points towards that giveaway. And that'll be starting with Arc Raiders tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PT, where myself, Sergeant Nobody, and Damien will be doing some more raiding, some more arcs, looking for some winter berries and all that sort of stuff as we work through the content there. Then we have another game stream on Friday, 10 a.m. We're going to be playing Indiana Jones. Trying to do a couple really long live streams before the end of the year, game live streams. So that'll be happening Friday this week and Friday next week. More Arc Raiders Tuesday of next week. And then we have Jasmine's first build in the Height X50. That's going to be happening on Monday. So you still got 6 streams coming up, with this being your last stream, last PC build stream before the Christmas break. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an absolutely amazing Christmas. If I don't get to see you, have a Merry Christmas. And then hopefully we'll see you guys after Christmas for the next build stream with Jasmine and more chances to earn. Thank you again, so many people, for being so generous today. Toasty Markov, Zenu, Joshua, everybody who donated either super chats or with subscriptions and all that sort of stuff, bits. You guys, so grateful, and I'm so thankful. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your evening. We'll see you guys for gaming tomorrow. Bye, guys.